California. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Indianapolis Colts and our home team. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway in Southern California.
Come on, fellas.
Ready for 18, Gator. Check, watch it before, watch it now.
Now a carry by the third-year man. This is Austin Eckler. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. What a great surprise Austin Eckler has turned out to be. That's the kid that was undrafted out of Western State, signed with the Chargers in 2017, and then last season, 554 yards at 5.2 yards per carry, and then he was also effective catching the football. 39 receptions, over 400 yards there. A great compliment to Melvin Gordon. Throwing on first down. Herbert is going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Here we go, D. It's just me and you.
Back to the air on second down. Herbert, and this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Check three. Watch out.
5.
Mike 54. Yo.
Let's go.
On first and 10, Herbert. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Set, ready? 18, Gator.
54, Mike.
Hey, Echo.
Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got, Heavy.
Second and 4. And caught by Henry. A gain there of 21 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Now a toss play to Eckler. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
Ready?
54, Mike. Check. Watch go.
To throw on second down. Herbert to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. Operating from the gun. Herbert toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the
incompletion. Badgley able to knock this one through. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of Week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Set, run 80.
All day, jumping.
They'll run on first down. Taylor. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Set,
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here I come again.
Topper.
Watch twist. Check the backer.
They run with Taylor. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
It's our time.
Left.
Check three.
Now Rivers. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. This Week 1 matchup between the Colts and the Chargers, there are a couple of ties between the two franchises. Of course, Colts head coach Frank Reich, he spent 2 seasons as the Chargers offensive coordinator in 2014 and 15. Then he would have 2 years as the Eagles OC before coming to Indianapolis. But also, Colts fans, they do not have good memories of the 2007 and 2008 seasons, both times losing to the Chargers in the playoffs when they felt like they had a team that could have gone to the Super Bowl. Now Taylor. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Wait, 89.
This is Marlon Mack, 3rd-year running back. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Here we go.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Ready, 190.
Blue there. Check nickel.
Buffalo one.
Check 26.
General West.
On first down, Taylor. Now the ball comes loose and picked up by the Chargers. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Herbert finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Snap.
On first down, Herbert. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Justin Houston. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
51, Mike. Mike 51. It's coming this way.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike 51.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
It's got to the point when we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. With a sack, it's getyaw8tup1's.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Spin 180. 115.
On second down, it's Taylor. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Deep for the Chargers, Desmond King. fielded at the 20. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Throwing on 1st down. Herbert. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake?
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Nick Vigil. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Mike 56, Mike 56.
Hey, Delta!
Rivers now. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
390.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. He's got Burton here. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Taylor. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
Orange ball 4.
They'll run with Taylor. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
That's it, baby.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The Chargers' 44-yard line.
Set. We're okay. We're okay. 180.
I got one.
From the 44, Rivers. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Joey Bosa. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Check. 190.
Check 52.
Hey, Delta.
3rd and long for Rivers. And that is incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going.
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight end.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
At the 20-yard line.
2nd and 10. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 1.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
From the gun, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Ready, set.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
2nd and 13. That one complete to Hill. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
How about the rookie in his NFL debut? Looking sharp. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Herbert. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
I'm here all day.
Bravo. Get it.
2nd and 5. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
54, right?
Get it ready.
From the gun, Herbert. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Badgley's kick is good. The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so, but I think they feel they've solved their problems with Badgley.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season, undrafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They get the all-pro guard there, Quentin Nelson. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Looking for Campbell downfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Let's put that team on the clock.
180.
Final play of the half, Rivers. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Let's go. Let's do this.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Top go.
Shit. Watch the shit. He's checking.
They give to Taylor. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Pick up with 2 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Pick up the ball.
On 1st down, Taylor. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And that's going to be intercepted. It's the all-pro safety, Derwin James. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
That throw into the arms of Allen. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Come on, set. 70, Indy.
Let's get this.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Herbert. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw again. Herbert going for it all. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers. And on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
Off play action. Herbert. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malik. And he lost the football. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. And I think they are going to get this one back. Boy, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look on the tablet. He's going to be watching to see if the knee was down prior to the ball coming out.
Oh, I love what you just said there. You nailed it, because if the ball's shifting or moving before the knee or any other part of the body hits the ground, then that'll be considered a fumble.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez standing right on his own 5-yard line. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. And what is going on here? Are they serious? 1st down, and they're in punt formation. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Their own 29-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Colts 1st down.
Set, 380, 180.
I'm coming.
Rivers now from the 50. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
7. Load it. Load it.
Hey, Mike 52.
Cluster up.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some.
A 2nd down throw for Rivers. Finding Paris Campbell, and there's Campbell's first NFL catch. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 32-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Colts.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, I want to go load it. Load it.
52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic. Hey, we heavy on you.
Cluster.
Mike 52.
To the air again here, Rivers. This one complete to Jordan Reed. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Get him, boy.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Back 2 is the mic. Mike back
To throw again on second down. Rivers. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Trey Burton, 29 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 13-7. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Allen's got it complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
On the set.
51 to Mike. I know he ain't got it.
Hey, Echo.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Shoot.
From the gun on 3rd down. Herbert. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Whip, whip. 22-jet bomber. 22-jet bomb now.
Here is Eckler. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go. 10 logo. 6-6. Bullet high.
Let's get some penetration. Shift, shift.
Hey, orbit.
Off the play fake. Herbert. He completes it to Henry. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Brings up 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. The Chargers were best in the NFL, 7 of 8 on 4th down last year, and they're going here. On 4th down, Herbert. And Allen's got it. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down. What a chance they just took. A huge chance. They go for it on 4th down, wind up getting the first.
Go ahead and admit it. You thought it was a bad call, didn't you?
I did, yes.
I think any normal
too.
person did. How about him picking it up? Give him credit.
Hey, one set.
Protein spill. Leaf grip.
Going on the ground with Eckler. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
Okay, just like that. Just
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
In your face.
Looking to throw on second down. Herbert. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Chargers on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Back to throw. Herbert going deep here for out. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 48 yards. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Here's Rivers. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
Yes, you're right. They have had no room to breathe.
Go, go.
52 right here. 52. Woo-hoo. Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. So we got man.
On 2nd and 15 now. Rivers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Where's 52? Block 52.
Hey, 79. 79. Hey, Charlie. I smell fear in that offense.
52's the mic.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I got it. Let's go.
Now Eckler. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Right there. 54 Mike. Target.
61, matchbox lights. Hey, Alpha.
Slam.
Shoot.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Aqib Talib. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing Rivers. This complete to the former Longhorn Marcus Johnson.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing at the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. To throw on 2nd down. Herbert on the screen. This is Eckler. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Turner. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
You got it. You got it.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on 3rd down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed him for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside in order to run the ball.
So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. To throw, Rivers. This one into the hands of Burton. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. They come out here in the eye. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Taylor. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Taylor. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. The extra point here is good, but the late touchdown can only draw the score a bit closer as this game is over. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for the home team here, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Southern California.